Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Now, I gotta say, first of all, I still have my voice after 50 plus hours of streaming in a week and all these videos. I don't know how, it's a miracle. And second of all, thank you everyone who watches all these videos. I really appreciate it. I've got my coffee, got up about an hour ago, finally got some like really good rest last night, which is good. Still coming out of it, I'm like hibernating. But what I want to talk about today is that we've had a lot of market uncertainty the last few days, a lot. I have to make sure this text is okay. Okay, so yeah, we've had a lot of market uncertainty the last couple of days, and I want to make a video on it. Want to start the day right, and I can't tell you guys how good it feels to make market videos. Again, I don't know. There's something about it, man. I love when it's early on in the game. We're trying to make coins. Just an update for all of you guys watching. I am doing this year just some FP on this account for foot drafts online. That's the only way I'm using it. I've really enjoyed the foot drafts, and that's just kind of what I want to do this year. So yeah, I haven't done. I think I just did like 3, and I did 2 drafts already. But I've just been doing it for on-stream content. For me, it really makes sense. And then just so you guys know, for this year, we're going to be trading really hardcore, and also we are going to have a content account. So I've done the content account last year. We'll probably be starting that up. Something I wanted to point out before we get into the video today is that EA have tweeted out there's not going to be Weekend League this weekend. So Weekend League, EA just tweeted out. Everybody was kind of freaking out like, oh my God, is there going to be Weekend League? I haven't even done my qualies yet. To be honest with you guys, it was a bit early that they were going to have Weekend League this weekend. The game is so different. I would have been in trouble. If Weekend League was this weekend, I would have been in trouble. At the same point, though, I probably wouldn't have cared because rewards are rewards, and you know what? There's actually some decent rewards, but they've pushed it back another week. So another week until we can kind of get these crazy rewards and grind for those. But yeah, Weekend League is a weekend after this weekend, just so you guys know. And that is a big deal with the market because, yeah, something to discuss as well. There's going to be a promo this Friday. But first of all, let's talk a little bit about what's going on here. Now, I sold my team yesterday. My team I kind of bought went up a lot the night I bought it, which was on Monday, and then it kind of dropped yesterday. We've had this kind of nonstop drop yesterday. I, surprisingly enough, with all the drafts, the coins I've been making, I've been doing some really good trades on the Twitch channel. If you haven't watched the streams, watch the streams. They've been so much fun. We've had so many people coming over from YouTube to the live streams saying what's up. God bless you guys, man. Very happy to have you there. I really wanted to plug the streams on the YouTube video today that I want you guys to come hang out, man. It's been a lot of fun. The streams are another level this year. I got liquid last night. I got up to like 600 or 700K. I was surprised, but I did. Now, this team of the week goes out of packs today. And you know what? Right before I was going to bed, I was like, I'm just not going to play the market scared. And I bought a couple promo cards just to kind of see how we're doing. The PSG left back, she is really, really, really popular. The links are obviously amazing, and she's got a crazy card. I used her in foot draft yesterday. I paid 212 and 210. Team of the week 1 notoriously is going to be always a really good investment. You're just going to have to find the ones that are quite rare and not super invested, and I don't feel like she's going to be over invested. So I went for 2 at 210. I may end up selling this today or tomorrow. I'm hoping to get like 250, 260. We'll see. And then last night, we've got this Nike objective, and Enzo last night, I mean, he went down so much. Enzo, when I was looking at the market last night, I mean, he's at 26.5 now, so he's rebounded really nicely. He was 28, 29 all day yesterday, and then I got on Flippin last night, and the bro was down at 21K. He even went lower. I bought right here. Then I went to bed. I bought at 22, so he went down to 21, which means you probably could have sniped him at like 25. Now, even in a market crash, something to keep in mind is that always the promo cards are always going to be money. These promo cards are always going to be trending. They're always going to be making moves. So just keep that in mind that always during market crashes, these are always going to be good. And especially these Nike Mad Ready cards are a little bit better of promo cards than anything. You're going to look at me and be like, how? That doesn't even make sense. The reason is that EA keeps dropping objectives. Right now, if you play 11 games, I believe, or something like that, I think there's something for an icon loan. And then there's also something where, you can get an 85-3 if you just use these cards. So there's definitely a lot of usage for these cards. And that's why, when there's usage and objectives and there's a reason for people to use cards, they're going to trend, right? And that's why Enzo, 26,750, the tax there is probably, 1,000 something, 1,300. So we're probably going to make 3 or 4K a card, which by my standards at this time of the year is fantastic. Even on some of these, we bought some of these at, you can see like 21. Those are really good. So yeah, I just took a little bit of a risk, and it's nothing long term because obviously you can see I'm going to list right now. I'm ready to get out. What I always recommend too is if a card is stable, Enzo looks really stable right now. List like 1,000 coins higher. This is just a tip going forward for some of you guys. The team of the week investment, I'm not going to list. I'm going to just kind of hold on. I don't really feel like I have to list. Maybe I'll list. Maybe I will list. Maybe I'll list at like my target price, which is 250, and we'll see if we can get a sale. That would be good. But yeah, I'm expecting a pretty big rise here with her because I just think that she's super in demand. I think a lot of people want her. Did I just list the other card at... I really hope I didn't list the other card just now at 26K. Okay, I didn't. So the rest of the market is quite interesting, right? So yesterday we saw some pretty low trends, and from what I can tell this morning, I think we already have more of a drop. When I was going to sleep last night, I saw Rolfo at like 51, and this morning I checked Flippin and she was 48. So the market is just kind of in free fall right now. We've got this crazy drop. Today we're going to have a brand new team of the week coming out. And you're probably wondering, what do we do? I mean, Rolfo was up at 90K the other day. And what's kind of happening here is that this happens sometimes in Access or, you know, an Ultimate Edition pre-order. Like, people buy on top of each other and then kind of coins run out and buyers run out. And right now, the market is really needing the full release players because that is the majority of players. The pre-orders is just the sweats. It's probably why if you're playing this game, you've noticed that the game has been ultra competitive, ultra sweaty, and that's because the sweats are playing right now, and a lot of people have bought their teams. Or now, you know, this is also another variable you guys got to consider. Now that there's not weekend league, some people may have kind of like taken a little bit of a back foot with buying their teams, and you know that potentially is a reason that we're seeing a little bit more of a downturn. So keep that in mind. Dembele is down at 228, right? And my game froze for the 10 millionth time this year, which should come to no surprise to anybody. But a lot of these players, you know, Dembele was up at 300K. Will they rebound? Absolutely. I'm a little worried, though, because, you know, we've got today and tomorrow. He's down another 30K today. He's back up now at 240. So he went down to 233, back up 247. We may see another rebound because this is just a pure panic sell again. You're going to probably see this, and if you're really wanting to risk it, you know, you could try your best to trade in this market. It's going to be challenging. But yeah, maybe Dembele at like 210. There's going to be a rebound probably to like 240 because you're going to have panic selling and then panic buying. That's going to just keep happening. So just keep that in mind as you're on the market, that you're going to have waves of these. But I think that weekend league announcement is going to chalk definitely some of the market's prices because I think you're going to lose this demand on the market for sure. 100%. I think that's definitely going to be a thing. So watch out for that. Alex Morgan was all the way up at 65K. She's now at 44K. So, you know, the prices are starting to look tempting. The prices are starting to look tempting. Golds are hitting the fan, man. These cards are not doing well in the market right now, but there's probably going to be a rebound at some point. There's not going to be panic selling forever. You should always keep that in mind. But in terms of a when to buy, I think, you know, this is what I'm a little bit worried about. We're going to have potential supply. Did my game just freeze again, bro? EA, man. Sort this out. But yes, we're going to have potential supply again today, again tomorrow, potential store pack. Tomorrow's going to be marquee matchups. Tomorrow's also going to be division rivals rewards. We can talk about that in a minute. That's going to be something of interest for sure we'll talk about. But I don't really know if it's going to go that much lower. I think there's this combined weekend league, general panic, and selling. I don't really know if we're going to get that much lower tomorrow because some of these prices are lower than they were even on day 2 of the game. So I think if you're happy with a price at some point today, you could look at buying it because I just don't know how much lower we're going to go. There's always that chance, right? That's the risk that you're going to take. There's always that chance that if you get some crazy supply, if you get some crazy SBC or store pack, these are going to go lower. But I don't know today, if we don't have supply today, I don't really see a lot of this market going lower. So I think you'll probably see a little bit of a bounce back today. 100% on most of these cards. I think most of these cards. But you're going to also start to notice something as we head into the weekend league. I think next week, cards like Fati, I mean, people who get the full game might start to evolve these players, so watch out for that. But I think you're going to start to see this like adoption where people go into the Rolfo, Dembele, Son meta type and probably starting to go away from that Darwin meta type. I think that low baby meta is going to probably die out. within the next week or so. So I think if you're holding on to those cards, be careful with those cards. And an example that I'll give you is that if you look at Kessie's price right now, Kessie was 15K and now he's down at 3K. It's because everybody was using Saudi starter teams. Now they're not using them. Let's talk about the Nike Mad Ready cards. Once I flip Enzo, I'm really going to be looking at this VVD. I think this VVD has a really good chance to just rock it. He was all the way up at 315, and then yesterday he was up at 350. He's going to be ultra rare, so I'm going to be looking at him for sure. We've got a good opportunity that if you didn't get to invest in his team of the week, Dybala's at 113, Lewa's at 186. A lot of this team of the week just became super buyable. Doku, Lamptey, right? Lamptey last night was 73. I'm actually going to look at Lamptey on the market. I'm going to look at Doku. I've got about 86K. The reason I'm going to look is that, number one, they're both amazing. And they're both going to be pretty rare. They're both team of the week 1. So I feel like if we get a rebound today with the budget that I currently have, I'm very interested in this. And my game froze again. Oh, yo, try to play EAFC 24 challenge without a game freeze. Impossible. Impossible challenge. It's literally impossible. How do we play this game? But Lamptey, I like a lot. The reason I like a lot for him is that he can play left back, right back. He's got multiple positions there, which is really versatile for team building. He's been so stable. Even in the crash yesterday, he literally didn't go down, which is always a really good sign of demand. Doku I like as well. I think I like Lamptey a little bit more. And listen, we've got Team of the Week 1. Is today Tuesday or Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. We got Team of the Week 1 leaving packs in just a couple of hours. So this is going to be a really good opportunity, I think, for some of the Team of the Week 1 cards. Icons are back down a little bit. Icons are going to be quite stable as well. I don't even know how to do these menus right now. I'm like so scared to click any buttons. I think we got one sale. So I think we did sell Enzo. So let's go here. We're just going to, I think I keep doing L1, R1. So let's just use the left stick. Oh my God. What a disaster. So I think for me, he's on flipping at what? 60, 69. That's perfect. Can I get that one? Can I? Oh, that was perfect. 66K was perfect. So he's going for 70 on bids. Oh, that was like literally the perfect price. So I think, we also have this, we'll talk about it in a minute, but we have Road to the Knockouts on Friday, guys. That's going to be a promo that's going to be pretty crazy. Whether or not that crashes the market, I think regardless, we're going to see this full meta rise after 100%, because I just think you're going to have people getting onto the game, spending FIFA points. You have more buyers and more coins onto the market. So watch out for that on Friday as well. We've got our first promo this Friday. We may do a dedicated video on the promo. It is quite a large promo. Let's see if we can go on bid here and actually win a card on bid. Quite rare to do that. But yeah, last year, if you look at Road to the Knockouts, these are the cards that we ended up getting. These were the cards that ended up getting upgraded. Pretty crazy cards. Valverde, Muller, Messi, Foden, Sule, Aubameyang, Lamar. These cards are awesome. There's always a stat boost, and then they can get potential upgrades. So people really like this promo. It's a good promo. You're going to have definitely some meta cards coming onto the market. I'm just going to settle at 68.5. It's not the best price ever, but I think he'll go up nicely. And yeah, so I think market, it's going to do its damage. It's going to do its selling. If you're in with a team, probably just keep at this point, and hope there's no crazy supply today or tomorrow. And then, hope there's also no store packs or anything like that. And I think long-term, you're going to probably see the market juice, even with no weekend league this weekend. Saturday, Sunday, we are going to probably see the market just go to the absolute moon because people are getting onto this game. Tomorrow, we have Division Rivals rewards as well, guys. That's something to keep in mind. For me, for example, I'm in Division 5. What am I going to get if I want to take tradable rewards? A 50K pack, a 25, and a 15. That would be my options. So you're going to have definitely some more coins coming into the market potentially tomorrow. If you get to Division 4, you get a 55 and a 45. It's nothing too crazy. You also get some XP, which is nice. 700 XP if I get to Division 4. That is a good amount. But, God, it feels so good to be back doing the market videos, guys. I can't lie. 700 would actually get me pretty close to level 15. Love doing these. So I think try not to panic. I think if you have some coins, you can get involved definitely today. If there's no supply, we're going to see a huge rise today. And marquee matchups tomorrow. But aside from that, thanks for watching the video. Appreciate it. See ya.